Don't cave to them. It's amazing, just the way it is. I don't want to press that. I'm not pressing it. Leave me alone. I'm not doing it. Do I have to walk in here to...
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for,
I'm not doing it.
and I'm very proud to have delivered.
This
No
might be a
more
bit
listening
tedious
to
to
me
watch. I
rambling
don't know.
on and on and on. No,
But I'm not skipping it.
The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 until
It's just gonna repeat until it makes me do it. Can I wait this out?
Backwards, the deduction have you, and therefore by becoming it is.
You won. You won.
Oh,
I'm
you're
here.
back, you see.
Yes.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Here's a noise.
Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently.
Is this the walk
I'm
around in
going to say
circles?
each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right,
That's actually not a
here
bad
we
idea.
go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
I'll let you get on with that.
Manifesto. Treatise. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
A little.
But that's the power of the button.
I see.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of this. I have to experience this just one more time. From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe
Where'd the door go?
30, 45 minutes.
Where'd the door go?
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any
Where's the
rate,
door?
I do suggest that we not press the
Door.
button again.
Well, now I'm definitely
I
gonna
think the
press it.
skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it. And
Door.
wait, how do we get out of here?
Ah,
Where did
see?
the door go?
Exactly.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yes, it was right here.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Yeah.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the
Exactly.
first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or a window or
opening
something
of
like
some
that.
kind.
Do you see a window anywhere?
No.
A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
No.
I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button.
Yeah, no,
to go
I'm not.
anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door
That's a last
here
resort.
before, wasn't there? I swear there was.
I ram myself
Where did it go?
into the...
Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Great minds think alike.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with
trying,
me
man,
here.
I'm trying.
We need a door.
We do.
We need a door of some
I can't
kind.
create doors.
I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know how
This isn't
exactly to
working.
remove a door and
Ow.
place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Thank you.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please.
I got it.
Please
I won't.
do
I won't.
not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it?
Got it.
Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Got it. I'm already very bored. I have the shortest attention span when it comes to this. Like this, I can wait just fine and just zone out. But like, when I'm playing a game, it's like, wow, 15 seconds without anything happening. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta get this going.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. Oof. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
You didn't find a door for 12
Stanley,
hours?
the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley.
Well, what do you want me to do then?
Door.
Oh, the lights are going out.
There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Well, you don't...
I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
I told you, man.
Why was it so important for me to fix the problem?
It was...
Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are.
It's okay.
What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury. To alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here.
Really
and surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me?
Having negative feedback is really hard. I'm going to mute him so that you... Because this is just a repeat now, but... Look, it's hard to hear negative things said about your work. Like, I barely put my stuff out there, and I know that. But, you know, sometimes you gotta just do what you... Tell the story you meant to tell, and don't listen to anybody else. And now that you have listened to somebody else, you kind of have to live with the consequences. So...
Oh, Stanley. You're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Hi.
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
It is, kind of.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing?
Kind of.
Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along?
Sad.
Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah.
You can see what this means to me.
Yeah.
I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it, to think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment.
Okay.
Let us anticipate
I can
it.
give you a minute.
Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Okay. The plant's dead. Oh. You know I gotta. I'm so sorry. I hope it's not too long.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Hey.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival.
I'm so sorry.
If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
I am so sorry. But I don't see another way out, so here we go. Sorry. Is he gone? Cool. Eerie. Why do I hear cars? Why do I hear traffic? Or metal scraping? Can't tell. Carbon monoxide poisoning, maybe?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. The idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review.
Are we ever getting out of here? It was just the button, but that scared me. It's so dark. I keep thinking something's gonna pop up back there, but I don't see anything. Is there something? Nope. Oh, water dripping, I guess, back there.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
I hear footsteps. Oh. It has been a while. Ooh. Well, it's nice to have some light and not have to squint. Maybe if I keep pushing the button enough, the walls will decay and then I can get out. Ah. Oh, it's taking on like an aperture vibe. I cannot get up there, apparently. Oh, no, I can. Pretty... okay. This is a very low... oh. It's nighttime. Everything died. I don't know if it's nighttime. I think that something terrible may have happened to the world. Infinite blackness. I don't like that noise. Let's go. Oh. Weren't we in water? Now it's a desert. Apparently I cannot climb that. So let's see. Well, someone on the horizon. Time to go, I guess. This is the true freedom ending. We die in the desert. The desert ending. All right. Cool. That was definitely new content. What if I go back? New content.